Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Those unforgettable words of President Ronald Reagan, June 12, 1987, spoken at the Brandenburg Gate, West Berlin. A scant 2 years later, Reagan's challenge to the leader of the Soviet Union would be met, not by Gorbachev, but by the people of East and West Germany. With hammers, chisels, and even their bare hands, a people separated for 28 years started to dismantle the barrier that stood between them for a generation. November 9th, 1989. It is one of those moments that separate history in half, the world before and the world after. One of those indelible crossroads that define us. The Berlin Wall Signature Edition watch from Pramzius captures that momentous event on your wrist for generations. Pieces of the actual Berlin Wall fill the see-through crown of each timepiece. But the Berlin Wall Signature watch is about more than just DNA. It is a collaboration from both sides of the Atlantic by a group of people touched by this event, perhaps deeper than most of us. John Gapps III, who lived the experience as the on-the-ground photographer for the Associated Press. He would capture some of the most iconic images of the days that followed as revelers destroyed the wall that had stood between them for a generation. Another 27 years later, he would donate pieces of the wall he collected to this special watch project, along with his art and his name, certifying the elements that fill each crown. The East Side Gallery, still standing 1.5 kilometers, commemorating the wall and the unforgettable graffiti that filled nearly every inch of the western side. This collective group of dedicated artists keeping this important piece of history alive have provided the art for the dial. The dial art is the actual graffiti that you can still see in Berlin today. A portion of the proceeds from this project are going to keep this reminder of this critical part of our history still standing. And the team at Pramzius Watches, which has collaborated on this project for more than 3 years to make it a reality. Every element of the Berlin Wall Signature Edition is inspired by the event it commemorates. The graffiti art, of course, which is simply the word Berlin, and the wall pieces in the crown. But the dial into the sapphire crystal is also genuine marble to honor the Brandenburg Gate, where Reagan spoke his famed words. This natural material ensures that every unit will be unique. An image of the gate is also etched on the caseback. The 8 and 9 on the chapter ring are reversed to honor the year 1989, and it is also in graffiti style. The case is plated in a pre-aged finish to look as though it may have come straight from the days the wall fell. It also gives it a slight look of stone to match the pieces in the crown. Our goal is for this watch to be accessible to anyone who wants to have this memory enshrined in timekeeping. So we are building 2 case sizes. One will be 42 millimeter and one 48 millimeter to meet the tastes of both ends of the size spectrum. There are also 2 dial options, one with the original graffiti in full color and one where it is etched into the marble, so you can go bold or you can go subtle. We use only Swiss Superluminova brand loom with 15 individual silkscreen layers. The watch is driven by the workhorse NH35 Seiko automatic movement and is water resistant to 10 atmospheres. There is a bracelet option and 2 straps, one leather and one leather with a nylon upper. The packaging is a leatherette-bound case that will hold 4 timepieces and the straps and accessories. Every Berlin Wall Signature Edition watch will come with a certificate of authenticity and a copy of Moments in Time, a book by Pramzius co-founder Craig Hester about the making of this watch. Pramzius, named for the Baltic ruler of time, launches this project following the success of our Trans-Siberian model in 2017 and just in time for the 30th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall in 2019. Put a real piece of history on your wrist with the Berlin Wall Signature Edition watch from Pramzius.